the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the home team. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're off in Austin. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 vices, 60 vices.
Ward taken right to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Ward off the play fake. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Cougar 19. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Cox, Cooper Cup makes the play. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And they're going to have a first down now.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
First down throw here for Ward. Finds him over the middle. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down that 17-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Thunderbirds take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Rucker with the extra point. And the Thunderbirds will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready? 7 Viking 18.
Receiver in motion, going left.
Ready?
Now throw to start the drive. His first throw is an interception. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 for the touchdown. So now it's 13-zip, Brock. But you've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offense, scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Hill now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Hill on the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Back to work they go after the interception. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work to drive him all the way out past the 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting a drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish the quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's whole home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Hey, man, go get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Pass play coming here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We've set it downs from the 37. Kamara now on 1st and 10. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, you know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They've got a man in motion.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cup 19, Cup 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
He'll work against the blitz. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Dragon 60. Bronco 80.
Throw here, 3rd down. Man downfield, he's got it. It's worthy. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
10 at the 19-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hey. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Shot 60, shot 60.
Looking inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
10 yards on the
Kate, if you've
pickup.
heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Ready, ready? 19 tight. 19, 19.
Back now, pressure coming. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Might shift to the run here, 3rd and inches.
Ready? Mustang 19.
Putting the tight end in motion.
No, no. Ready, ready?
It's Kamara on 3rd down. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
That is your old-school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
On the ready.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready. Street.
And in motion, out of the slot. They'll run with Kamara. His charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Go. 60 Eagles. 18 Pioneer. Take smash. Warrior 70. Ready.
Kamara can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3.
The ball carrier. He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. We're back for the start of the 2nd quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6.
Ridge, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
It's 3rd and goal, back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hurt. 79 Broncos.
They'll throw for it. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home. And boy, did they ever in a big moment.
1st and 10 here. Ward hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8. 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
shotgun. It's Ward. Marshall there to bring it in. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's good.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
24-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
He's brought down
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set.
Now Ward. That's caught. Here comes Jameer Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
So 1st down from the 41.
8, 10. Lightning, 18.
Go get him, go get him, go get him.
From the gun, it's Ward. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. It's out. Gibbs lost it on the hit. And it looks like they got it back. They did. Offense maintains possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
This finds Sharp complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Again, Ward going to the air. He had to throw open, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
79 Broncos. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Down right, motion. Go.
2nd and 10 now. Ward. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find a home there.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
And 10 yards to go.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready, 60 Maverick, Panther 60.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Let's go now.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard
He'll get 3,
line.
but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Ready? 18.
Ward setting the pass. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! The Thunderbirds take a 20-zip lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Jaguars nothing. Harrison Butker is set to kick
Butker
off.
on now to kick this one away. Hill now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
19. Get it? 70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19. 18 Robert. 18 Robert.
Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
It's 2nd down.
18, 5 wins. Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing on 2nd. He puts some air under it deep down the left. So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More football from Austin in just a moment. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come on, come on.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the Jaguars' 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
60 bucks. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Fresno.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Check, 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 check. 79 Broncos. Go.
Ward off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL game before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Catch made by Chuck. And he's able to take this one down at the 25.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Franco, 19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
Ward now on third down. Short pass brought in. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's fourth down now.
It's fourth down.
On to try the field goal, Harrison Butker. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So fourth down, and out comes the field goal unit. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Butker knocks it through. And just before halftime, Bronk, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
He goes out of bounds on the return.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
26. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, looks like. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Harrison Butker set to kick
Butker
off.
on now to kick this one away. Hill now to return it. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
You don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room, some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Back to throw on first and 10. Caught, nice gain left side. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down. Offense up to the line fast.
A 6-yard pickup.
Slot man in motion left. Here's a throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Let's go now. Win. 1918.
Here he is on third and short. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Come on, set! Dragon 60! Cut 19! Cut!
They're going to try to throw for it. Flush down in the pocket. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
19, Tiger, 19!
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Shot there to haul it in. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Tiger, 19, Tiger. Check, Panther. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
To the air with Ward. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Jaguars take over on his 5th interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. With a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
It's a gain of 3 for them. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll work against the blitz. Screen here for Kamara. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
18, Cardinal, 18, 5 in.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Completed to his running back. Running in the red zone. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line, he's pushed out just a couple yards short.
6 yards.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Flush down now to his left. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. That eye for the end zone. It's part of the reason they brought him in, right, Brock? And he definitely didn't look like a rookie on that one.
No, not at all. Looked like a seasoned pro right there.
Yeah, he definitely did. And that's got to be the exact type of play that they were hoping to see out of him here in year 1.
Yeah, you're really looking, Kate, for all the signs for a rookie quarterback that he has what it takes to succeed at this level. And that, well, that was an NFL throw.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready, ready. Cowboy 80.
It's on the ground with Gibbs. And this stride's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Buffalo 18. Come on, come on. Hit. Gravity lying.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they are all the way into that red zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
In the red zone on first. Ball is caught. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Thunderbirds lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Hill now to return it. Things going well so far. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
On the jump.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line.
Give on 2nd to Kamara. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They'll throw it here on first. To his wide out, it's a screen. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
To number 81. It's a loss of a yard.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
At their 48-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Jaguar football, but this slate, that lead, likely too much for them to overcome. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Running back sent in motion. Looking in the air here. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Come on, come on. Viking 18.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. So So that brings up 4th and long.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Ready? 79. Mustang 19. Ready?
Desperation time here. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Ready?
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Ward. Makes the connection to James Conner. He'll cross the 50 and start
We
pushing.
call this court that you can depend on.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Lays out left side and gets it. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Has it at the 7. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Thunderbirds continue piling it on here in the 4th. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Jaguars 7. Harrison Butker is set to kick
Butker
off.
on now to kick this one away. Hill now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 sight. 60 box.
Now throw to start the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. Space pass to 35. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Hurry, hurry.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Slot man motioned over. Back now, pressure coming. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short, Brock. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
Kamara running out of the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
On the jump.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Buffalo 18. Trap 50. Trap 60.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He finds Worthy complete. And they get this down to 44 before he stopped. Looking quickly here.
That's good for a Jaguars down.
First and 10, looking to throw. Receiver screen to Ayuk. Strong running inside the 30. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the red zone now. Right back to Ayuk it goes. And this one doesn't go far.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Flag. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
They are throwing it again. Forces one through double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kyle Tucker makes the play. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, you have to. You have to finish with points.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On the set.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
That is Panther 11, Panther 11, Bronco 80.
Motion, motion.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Cooper Kupp, the intended receiver. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Okay.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Go street. 19 Target, 19 Lion. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, ready.
There he is on 3rd and short. Looking underneath here for Connor. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Austin. Thunderbirds about to stay unbeaten once again. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Dash, go now.
Here we go. Ready.
Ward out to play fake. Got for big yards on the right side. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Hey, street. 19 tight, 19 tight. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first.
1st and 10.
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Screen here for Gibbs. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Hawk 70.
From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. Offense is hurrying. Time running down.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 23-yard line.
Before the play clock expires, Pete Carroll averts that penalty, signals timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Ready, go.
Gonna throw this one. Ward. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Tag. Bronco 80.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Looks like they want to squeeze every point they can out of this game. Field goal team is out there. Butker knocks it through. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Power squib kick is taken in. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And we didn't need to reach the closing stages of the game for this one to be over. They had things decided and fans heading for those exits well before the clock reached zeros here in the 4th. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Thunderbirds as we say so long from Austin.